What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's the final market watch for me. Well, for now. So let's see what this final market watch will entitle as we ring in the new year shortly soon. So without further ado, let's get in. First off, we're going to talk about none other than Imperialdramon Fighter Mode Draconic Roar EX03. This card, similar to Jesmon, is also going on a weird, fun day, field day of deciding I go up for a day, then go down for a day. This thing has no consistency whatsoever for a non competitive deck, by the way, that isn't topping any major events. Might do well at a local level, but we might not see it all pan out that way, though. TCG player, though, is at $28.50 going down, while its card market counterpart is at $19 going down as well. This is for the regular art. And as you can see, we probably one day get down to the $15 range, maybe $10 range, where this card can be acceptably bought. At this point, I do not suggest buying it at $30. It is not getting any support anytime soon. And once we get into BT 11, BT 12, EX4, there's no reason for this deck to hold ground. I would expect this card to come down to $5 eventually, one day. But that is just me rambling on. Though, on TCG Play for its alternate art is $31.49 going up. If you guys are really that desperate into buying this card, you only need 3 of it in my opinion. 4 is just overkill for the deck. This card, you're going to want at least 3 copies of. But, like I said, I don't see it justified for the price. And it is the alternate art. If you guys are hammering into going to buy this card now, buy the alternate art, spend the extra couple, $3 to get yourself the alternate art. It looks better of a card, but card market, though, is at $20 going up. So, nice to see where that's going. I'm not hating it. Next card we're going to talk about is Gammamon Official Tournament Pack Volume 5, Digimon Promotional Cards, the Promo. So this card, TCG players at $11 going down. Well, kind of interesting what I noticed earlier in the morning. Pro Play Games dumped in at least 63 copies, but right now there's only 48 copies left. Onto the market, flooding the market with these promos means they probably were holding out on us, but now decided to dump everything they got. So that is now going to influx the market really quickly with this kind of dump in. There's just a lot of copies now going around on Pro Play Games themselves, making their fast money on this. So something to just keep on your radar there is that once these 48 copies go, we're back still in the $11 range anyway, so it's not terrible. Card market, on the other hand, is about $4.49 going down. That is just usually what they do. Gammamon has never been really that expensive a card. It's like a $5 card over there usually, so it's not terrible. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is Justimon Blitz Arm from Digital Hazard EX02. TCG player for its regular art is at 19. TCG player for its regular art is at 93 cents going up. I don't know why this might be going up. I know BT11, there is a Justimon deck that is kind of similar to SetCon, where it just has a Justimon that can spit out for cheaply. You use Mimis and all that fun, good stuff, using Mimi to reduce the play cost. And since it reduces play cost by its option for Justy Kick, by just having Tamers on board, you use Mimi to suspend, you lower that cost even further, making your Justimon come in for free, and then you get to delete a play cost equal to what you just played in, and then you get to cycle in and have some nice shenanigans, in my opinion. So this will apply pressure, and it'll definitely be a rogue category, and probably have a lot of fun with you as the player, and it won't be that expensive to build. I think on the local level, it will throw people off left and right, and they will not expect it. So keep that on your radar when you're deck building in the future. Though card market is looking at 50 cents going up, kind of see where that goes as well. I feel like this card can sit easily at $1. TCG player, though, is at $6.72 going down, while card market's at 4.550. Card market's at 4, 50 euros. So I don't know how to pronounce this correctly, but I think closely to $4.50 is what they're looking at. I know it's a little bit easier for me to do it like this, but it's just easier to say in dollar form for me. I need to get used to saying the euros. Next card, though, Lucemon Chaos Mode, Next Adventure BT07. TCG player is looking at $27.35 going down. This card isn't really seeing any competitive play right now. Justimon might be teching it at 1, maybe 2 in the near future. So just keep that on your radar just a tad bit. While card market's at 28 euros going up. It's very easily to say euros here when they're full denominations. And with Justimon, that kind of comes with the territory. TCG player for its alternate art, though, is at $42 going down, while card market, on the other hand, is at $37.50 or 37.50 euros. I don't know the denominations of the lower end. Next card, though, we're going to talk about is veemon from BT03, Special Release Booster. So this card is seeing some traction in its regular art and then in its Ultimate Cup variants. So that's going to see some spikes in the play, which, okay, I don't mind. TCG player is looking at $11.65 going up, while card market's at 6.99 euros. So that's not terrible. I think seeing on the card market side being a little bit cheaper, kind of expect that. If you guys know anybody on the Europe side, can definitely help you get these for a fair price. So maybe hit them up and get some decent value out of that. Though on TCG Player, it is still holding. We did have the reprint confirmed that this veemon will be in that reprint set if we get it. So, and it'll be a foiled veemon, meaning this gold stamped one will no longer be a high rarity. It'll become less rarity, which means that we'll see it get phased out a little bit and come down. I wouldn't be surprised if this drops down to a $5 card once we get a confirmation that the reprint set is a go. So TCG Player, though, is $19.99 going down for that counterpart that is that Dash Pack variant that was a box topper. So just something to look at there. While card market is at $14.95 going up for its Euro marketing. Not terrible. TCG Player, though, is at $43 going up, while card market, though, is holding 24 euros very strongly, or $24. And the reason why I'm saying this is that this is for the Ultimate Cup Jamming veemon. You had to place, if I remember correctly, the top 200 players or something like that, or it was the 126? No, 126 was the X veemon. So veemon was just making sure you made the 200. So that's just something there. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is Jesmon GX from Cross Encounters BT10. TCG players at $31 going up, while card markets at 24 euros going up as well. Something just to stay on your radar, because this is the alternate art that you want to watch this as BT13 comes out. Depending on how the decks are played out, if they are conjoined in any capacity, like if you can splash Lord Knightmon and Dynasmon together, Jesmon GX might be a favorable top end for this deck because it can play 2 Royal Knights. If, let's say, Kentorismon and Craniumon can compare to very well together, you'll probably see a deck like that. Leopardmon by himself, he has 2 forms. If they have really good effects all across the board, Jesmon GX will very much suit the top end very easily. On TCG Player for the regular art, though, is $23 going up, while card market is at $17 going down. So, or 17 euros going down. Just how that goes. I mean, I think keeping a small, maybe 2 copies on you will keep you in the know, especially once BT13 drops, because they're all Royal Knights. There's no reason for this card not to be played in any Royal Knight deck going forwards. So it's just something to really look at. Next card we're going to talk about is Flybullet Premium Deck Set Double Diamond BT06. TCG players $10 going up, while card market's at $8.50 going up as well. So I'm not surprised by this. This was a card that you could only get in that premium product that they tried to pass off as, oh yeah, you get 2 starter decks and then you get a full bunch of promos. It's better to buy the promos at the end of the day. And it's proving more and more that Fly Bullet isn't really sought after at the moment. Neither were a lot of the cards that were in that premium product. And that's just going to be how that goes, in my opinion. There's no reason for this card to be expensive. I think $10 is actually quite acceptable. It could come down, very much so, but looks like the trend wants to push it up. So we're not going to argue that. So the next card we're going to talk about is none other than Deltamon from Digital Promotional Cards. This is the box topper card that was introduced to help Black WereGarurumon and Gammamon as well. This was supposed to reduce costs and stuff like that for dual colors and the compromise Digimon, which is the trait that Gammamon holds. But with this, Deltamon really hasn't seen any competitive viability. Even with it, it got fully replaced once BT11 hits with Greymon X Antibody. So now this produces a little bit of an issue, don't you think? Well, this card for its foil TCG player is about $4.35 going down, while card market though is at $4.90 or 4.90 euros. So this is looking like a card that's coming down, and I wouldn't be surprised if it keeps coming down as well. TCG player though is at $4.25 going down, while card market though is looking at that $3.94, which is about $3, well, 3.94 euros. Sorry if I'm still botching this. It's going to take me a while to get used to saying the euros. And it's all going down across the board, and I wouldn't be surprised if this keeps coming down as well. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is GrandisKuwagamon-X record BT09. TCG player, though, is $14 going up for its alternate art, while card market's at $7 going up as well, or 7 euros. This card is supposed to be the Achilles heel or the counter to Black WereGarurumon and BT13. That is just because Black WereGarurumon can't really deal with Grandis, because once Grandis swings in, if it gets suspended and they swing into it and kill it that way, they're piercing through it, they get over it in numbers. Black WereGarurumon-X just isn't high enough in attack points to survive a Grandis turn. Unless they go for a different route that just guarantees power across the board, Grandis will pierce through and kill off any threat like that. Then you have TCG player for its regular art is at 49 cents going down, while card market's at 0.30 euros. I mean, it's very dirt cheap for what the deck is going to be when meta comes in for BT11. We'll have to see if it holds up this prices once we get closer to it, because people are going to try to counter Black WereGarurumon, and I think Grandis will do it nicely, because Bloom Hydra just struggles against Black WereGarurumon most of the time, so we'll have to see if the end results justifies the means, how they say. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is Flamemon from Double Diamond BT06. TCG player is for its pre-release stamp, has been bought out. We only have 3 left on the market. This was an extensive hype, I think, for Emperor Greymon, yet you don't really need it. Maybe Ancient Greymon, there might be some hype behind it as well for that format. This is BT12 related cards and hype incidents, but at $28, if you have some floating around in your binder, might be a good time to try to move it, especially if it's near mint. Light plays are on the market for a little bit less, but I wouldn't invest in light plays, because you never know what a light play is to one player is not the same light play to another. So you can easily get moderately played cards this way. Card market, though, is at 4.99 euros going up as well. And that's just because BT12 hype is on the horizon. And it's funny because we won't see that till April. So that's a long ways away. But TCG players at 0.18 cents for the regular art going up. This is non-foil. So if you guys want to make sure you have this, pick up a small play set. I don't think you really need it, but it's not bad to have it when it's a penny stock, shall we say. And then card markets at 0.30 cents or euros going down. So I expect this to just commonly trend with that card on the Europe side. It's just something to have at this point. I don't think you need it. Next card we're going to talk about is WereGarurumon-X Antibody from X Record pre-release cards. This card on TCG Player is $7.80 going up, while card markets at $1.80 going up. Hype behind Metal Garurumon X really is still holding strong. The deck is still formidable until they hit it with a hammer or something like that. The ban hammer I'm talking about. Until then, there's no reason for this card to not be climbing up and the rest of the deck to be climbing up. People are skeptical, but once we see a hit or some sort, then expect all these cards to tank pretty quickly. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is a Delicate Plan from BT1 to BT03, the special release booster. So it has two versions. On Europe side, though, they only keep one. So card market across the board for both iterations is $1.39 going down or $1.39 euros. Okay. TCG Player is looking like $4 going up, while card market's $1.39 going down. Sorry. Common trend here. I'm not used to breaking routine on this. So TCG Player is going up for the revision pack, that one that says options only. That while the unrevised edition TCG Player's $1.24 going down. So I think we're going to see this trend a little bit up. Maybe we might see a foil reprint, which would make a lot of players happy because it's a spicy one-of, but having it foiled is never bad. Then we do have the final card of the talked about is Hero of the Skies Cross Encounters. This card on its pre-release stamp is going up quite actually fast, while on its regular art, it's just slowly trickling up. On TCG Player, though, for its pre-release stamp, is about $2.98. On TCG Player for its pre-release stamp is about $2.98 going up, while card market is at 60 cents going up as well, leading this card to be very sought after for its pre-release stamp, in my opinion. And it's showing that people are starting to probably tech this index, or they're getting hyped for cross-out heart shenanigans, or this might be Doro Brick tech that people are playing with. On TCG Player, though, it's at 10 cents going up, while card market's at 2 cents going up as well. I mean, these are euros for the card market. We know this, but I just say dollars. It makes it a little bit easier. But all in all, I think this was a very enjoyable Market Watch. What did you guys think for the final Market Watch of the year? And guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It supports the channel, lets you know when more content goes live. I post daily, so hopefully this keeps you entertained. Without further ado, I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace.